Hey again, YouTube. Hey Dad RC here with another and probably my final video on the Helion Conquest 10B XB. This will be my final thoughts video. If you didn't watch the unboxing video, I scored this off of eBay, new in the box for $100. According to the sticker on the box, the Hobbytown price is $149.99. It comes as a complete, ready-to-run vehicle minus 4 AA's you got to supply for the transmitter. I've put about 10 packs through this car so far. 3 of them using the supplied nickel metal battery. It is a 2000 milliamp hour battery. Comes with the basic wall charger. But the rest of the packs I ran through were all on a 2S LiPo battery. The ESC does have a jumper to switch it over to LiPo. So my final thoughts on this buggy, and I'm coming at this from an angle, maybe somebody out there is watching this, maybe they're been thinking about getting into RC, not sure, they don't want to drop a ton of money on something, or maybe you're looking to get this for one of your kids as a present. I think for starters, I think it's $100 well invested. I was really surprised. I didn't hold a ton of hope for the $100 I spent on this car. We'll start off with the positives first. I think out of the box, I think it's a sharp looking buggy. I like the neon green or yellow, depending on how you're looking at it. The dish wheels, I think they look good. I like the color of the body. I'm not usually a fan of the cab forward design on the buggies, but I think everything comes together pretty well. It looks nice. It does have standard, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but it's standard hex hardware, which is a nice touch. Not all companies are doing this yet, but I really like the hex heads. It's a lot easier to work on. Right out of the box, it's got oil-filled plastic body shocks, but they do have the aluminum caps on there. And I love something this cheap that has the aluminum caps on the shocks right away. You're going off jumps, you're hitting hard landings, you're not gonna pop the cap off and lose the oil out of your shocks. But as you can see, I think I've put this thing through its paces, and it's held up well. I haven't broke anything. On the first run, I popped off one of these plastic links, and these are all the links are plastic. They're all captured using the ball studs. I wasn't crazy about that, but I haven't popped one off since. Maybe I just got lucky. But this thing has survived numerous barrel rolls and end over end flips, a ton of cartwheels, and I didn't break anything. And I just got done running the last pack through here on a 2S, and I ran it hard throughout. Motor did get a bit warm to the touch. It's mid to upper 70s where I am right now. So the electronics got a little warm to the touch, nothing that I was going to get excited over. Something else I wanted to point out that I thought was a nice touch out of the box were the metal dog bones in the back, and they seem to be in there pretty good. I didn't pop one out on everything that I did with this car. Negatives, it's really hard for the amount of money I spent on this to really come up with anything. I'm not a huge fan normally on buggies. I like there to be a bumper in the front that will cover the front wheelbase so that on your hard landings your wheels aren't absorbing all that shock, which will be spread throughout your linkages. But not a huge deal, and after the first time, like I said, I didn't pop one off again. I was pretty happy with that. Rear bumper on this car I thought was kind of large. Not a huge deal, but on a lot of the tumbles, there is some stressing marks on the plastic. Again, not a huge deal. I'm not overly worried about that. But overall, I'm really quite impressed with this car for the amount of money that I spent. Like I said, if you're looking to get into something without dropping a ton of money before you decide if this is a hobby that you're going to stay in, I've pissed away more money on much more expensive cars that I didn't get nearly as much enjoyment out of. I'll definitely hang on to this car. Maybe over the winter time I'll look at doing some upgrades, possibly like a mild brushless system I'll put in here. Nothing too crazy. Possibly some new tires. The rear tires on this didn't come with foam in them. I don't know if that's really standard fare or not for buggies nowadays. I normally don't buy this kind of car, but I've had a lot of fun with this in the packs that I've run through it, and I've been able to keep running it hard without breaking anything. I've really enjoyed it. If you do decide to get this and you're really enjoying the hobby, I would most definitely, the first upgrade that I would do would be to upgrade to a LiPo battery and an appropriate charger. The wall charger for the nickel metal battery in this takes around 6 hours to charge it, and who the hell wants to wait that long? I know I don't, but on 2S this thing will really picks up the performance over the stock battery that comes with this. It'll get the front wheels off the ground without a problem. Jumping characteristics I wanted to hit on real quick. It does have a tendency to nose down while in the air coming off a jump. A little throttle control. Typically evened it right out. There were a few times I hit the front end pretty hard and sent it tumbling, but it's held up. I'm really impressed, and I'm definitely going to hang on to this and see what else I can do with this. This should be my last video on this, unless I do the upgrades on it. If for some reason in subsequent runs, if I happen to run across something I think that y'all need to know about, I'll definitely get back on the tube and let you know. But until then, this is Hey Dad RC. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, and have a great day.